This type of situation would have been frowned upon or even unusual back in the day, but today, this situation is becoming more and more common and convenient. Most of you out there, you've been watching my content or content of others that I am in this space with, if you will, space. You know about the divorce rates in America and dare I say the world, okay? In upwards of 50 to 80%, things like that. And of course, we have people that are not happy in their marriage, but they're sticking through it. They're basically roommates with rings, if you will, okay? And well, they get divorced, okay? And some of them, if they get a big windfall, women mostly, they're able to go out on their own and get a house or a car and start over with their life with their children, or maybe single with whatever riches they acquired through the divorce.
Give me the money. Give me the money, okay?
Some, however, are not that fortunate. The reward that they will get for getting divorced isn't high enough to sustain their life. Maybe they're older in age and they can't sustain a career anymore. Or maybe they have young children and they don't want to have to put their children through this separate parenting household situation, okay? And that is becoming a lot more common today. As you can see here from the New York Post, divorced couples are not living apart for this one specific reason. Now, most of you probably already know what this is. It's really a couple of reasons, to be honest. But the first one, of course, will be moolah ducats. And the other one, to a lesser degree, is family. Let's read this article. There are two examples of couples doing this exact thing. And this is becoming more and more common with the lack of resources in the United States of America, with government programs being stripped, with the economy going the way it is, with inflation and wages being stagnant. This will become more and more common each and every day. Let's read. Till mortgage do us part. While some married couples stay together for financial reasons or their kids, others are getting divorced but continuing to live on the same property for the sake of the mortgage. Due to high mortgage interest rates, Ryan Hambry and Morgan Dixon technically finalized their divorce back in April, but are living just a few feet away from each other since they refinanced their home at a 2% rate, and neither wants to sell and start over, according to the Wall Street Journal. Hambry and Dixon both live in Cape Canaveral, Florida, yet he lives in a beach bungalow while she lives in an Airstream trailer in the home's yard.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So they refinanced their home probably shortly before their divorce. And for some reason, they don't want to sell the house and go their separate ways. Again, either one probably can't afford the mortgage by themselves. All right. And selling it, well, they're probably just afraid to live separately. All right. With this economy and everything, like, you know what? We'll come together. We'll do this thing where we'll stay together, but we'll live separate, for the sake of the kids. And you can do your thing. I can do my thing. It's complicated, but they're going to do it for the sake of their finances more than not. Their arrangement is an untraditional one, but for the sake of their finances, they're making it work. Quote, "The finances can work," Hambry told the outlet. "The boundaries are harder. I'm not in her space all the time. She's in mine more," he said. "Sometimes he feels as though they are still married," he said, "because she's always around." Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. But then there's clearly no intimacy and other parts of what a marriage is. So again, they're staying together for the finances and maybe for the kids too. They don't want to be broke separately, so they rather keep their finances to themselves together. They don't have to worry about, household expenses, and they can still see the kids together. The kids still get to see mommy and daddy together, of sorts. You know what I'm saying? Which works out. It's weird, to me, but people are planning this out. And I guess if they can mentally and emotionally, handle this with the boundaries, because they're not married, remember, so they can't be no hanky panky. But if they can handle it, then I guess so. If you've made it this far in the video and you're still here, thank you again for your viewership. And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell that way you can be notified whenever I go live or drop new content. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, please do so by hitting the Cash App $sign Mr. Normie. And you can also go to my Ko-Fi page, ko-fi.com/workingmanmg. Also, I'm trying to build a community on Locals. So if you would, go please check out my Locals page and you can join for just $5 a month. You can post and we can build a community of like-minded working men over there. Thank you for your time. Now back to the video. While each parent has their own setup, the kids can bounce back and forth between the house and the trailer each night for a little camp out. Hambry and Dixon aren't the only divorced couple doing what they have to do for the sake of their finances. Megan Meyer, her husband, Mike Flores, and her ex-hubby, Tyler, all live together under one roof for the benefit of their kids. Megan and Tyler's 3-year-old daughter, Ryan, and Megan's 18-month-old son, Michael, and their bank accounts. Wow. Okay, so this woman, and she's got married to another man and also staying with her ex-husband. And they all live together for the children. And they also have a blended family now because Tyler has a 3-year-old daughter. And yeah, this is, oh, wow, okay. But yeah, okay, yeah.
Bro, come on now, dog.
It's a platonic arrangement that works for them. Quote, it's a lifestyle of convenience, Megan, 25, from South Carolina, told the Post. It brings my daughter's parents into the same house again, and financially, it just makes sense. While the trio manages to make this work for them, according to experts, it's certainly not for everyone. Well, you're damn right it ain't. Because I have to see you every day and your now new husband in the same roof with me, and we're like kind of being a throuple parenting thing going on. I mean, yeah. Okay. Both parents must have enough emotional maturity to live with their ex as well as his or her new partner, advised Carrie Moore, a NYC relationship therapist of 25 years. Quote, for this living situation to benefit the kids, all of the adults must be healed from the wounds of their former relationship in order to embark on a new co-living relationship, she said. Okay. Oh, wow. Co-living relationship. Settling respectful boundaries, coming up with clear communication strategies, and focusing on your why are all key for success, Moore added. Your why is your North Star. The reason you're setting aside your issues and sharing a household with your ex and their new partner. Okay. Well, you see it. These individuals have decided to coexist in the same residence for the sake of their children and, more importantly, the sake of their own personal finances. Because again, like I said, with the economy being the way it is, with government programs being gutted, if you will, wages being stagnant, but inflation going up, okay, job market in the crapper, all right. These people have said, you know what, we're going to get divorced, but we're going to come up with a living situation so that way we both can benefit from being in the same household while living separate lives for the sake of whatever, finances, children, investments, whatever. Again, this would be unheard of, decades ago, but now with the current state of the economy and the culture, this will become way more common. We will have people living together under one roof, exes, ex-wives, ex-husbands, same-sex relationships, heterosexual, all that kind of stuff. This will be a thing very much in the future, very common. And with that being said, thank you for attending another episode of the Working Man Podcast. I am your host, Nicholas J. Fury. Let me know what you think about this new living situation, this new dynamic down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell to be out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.